Hey guys, I'm Rix here, and today I'm coming back at you with another video and another rendition of Minifig Monday. So today, as you can see in front of you, we're going to be looking at the Mandalorian character from Season 2 of the popular TV show, of course. And this minifigure was created by Minifig Madness Customs, which is a third-party company that I don't think actually a lot of people know of or have experienced. They mainly produce Star Wars stuff and then also some superhero and pop culture stuff, and not a lot of military related minifigures. So that's probably why a lot of people don't know about them. Also, in my kind of preliminary research, it appears that they also do a lot of large commissions. So that might also be why they don't put out a ton of stuff, it seems. They have a very limited selection on their website. So this was one of their big minifigures that was hyped up a lot. And I thought that, I want to try them out, and I'm trying to get some Star Wars stuff. So why don't we try out this figure, since he's so representative of kind of, the new wave that Star Wars is going in. So anyways, I think that anybody looking at this figure, the thing that pops out immediately is this helmet, and I have my trusty pointing spear ready. So this helmet, as you can see, my guess is that obviously it's 3D printed, but it's probably some sort of resin or 3D printing material, and they probably spray painted it silver, and then painted this part black. That's my best guess. I'm trying to guess about their process. I wouldn't know entirely. If you want to see the other details on the helmet, what you can see is you also have that side detailing. And then if you go on the back, as you can see, one of my chief complaints with this figure is already happening. Anyways, here's the back of the helmet, some more detailing. Here is the side of the helmet, more detailing. And then we go back to the front. So as you guys saw, the helmet appeared a little loose, right? So what I'm going to show you is I'm just going to tip the minifig upside down, and that happens. So the helmet is very loose. In fact, I just dropped it. But in fact, it really doesn't stay on. I mean, you see this? Literally, this is incredibly loose. That's probably due to the 3D printing nature of this. But in my opinion, if you're creating a product like this, I expect the helmet to have a nice snug fit and not come off so easily or fall off so easily. So yes, that is actually a pretty big disappointment, because this helmet was a pretty big selling point for me on the figure. But anyways, enough with that criticism. There's not much more to say about it. The only other thing is, I don't know if you guys can see, but in relation to the regular Mandalorian minifigures from LEGO and other companies, this helmet appears a little bit larger. So I don't know whose is scaled correctly. It could be this one, it could be the other people's, but it is a difference that I think is pretty noticeable. So if you know, please let me know in the comments below. So if we take the helmet off, what we can see first off is we have his head, which actually I think looks great. This printing is spot on. It looks exactly like the actor, and of course the person in the show. So that was very nice. Moving down to, let's see if I can, just gonna see if I can get it a little bit closer. Oh, there we go. And the lighting bounces off it in an awkward way, so that actually won't work. Maybe I'll put him here for the body. Okay, I'm trying to get the lighting to not bounce off it so awkwardly. So as you can see, it doesn't help that it's all brown. But anyways, it has his signature kind of strap that always goes across his chest with the bullets for his long rifle, his Beskar armor, and then of course you can see the Beskar plates here below as well. One of the best features of this minifigure, actually, I really like his cape. It's great. It fits the minifigure great and really captures the look correctly. I'll say it's very appropriate. One of the things that I thought was interesting was that you get these custom printed hands, which have a very odd texture to them, almost like there is too much ink applied. I don't quite know what it is. So that's a little bit strange, but I think the other weirder thing is, okay, you have that design, and then you look on the inside and it's blank. So it's a little bit weird, right? That design should be on both sides. There's no reason that it should only be on one. All right, I dropped my spear. So that's something. But anyways, that's one thing that I didn't quite like, right? You want to have that hand wrap go all around on your minifigure. But anyways, as I was saying, probably the other disappointing thing about this figure was the strange texture on the outside of the hands and the fact that there's no inner printing, right? That's not the inside of his glove. The inside of his glove would be actually inside the hand, so I understand, of course, why there's no printing in there, but there needs to be printing on those two sides. Something else that I guess irks me a little bit is that this left arm, look at how loose it is. That's so loose. I mean, in my opinion, that shouldn't pass quality control because this arm is gonna crack or is gonna break very soon. I already know it. This arm is great, right? You can see clearly very locked in there. But this one, come on. I mean, we're paying a premium for a product that does not have faults like that, right? And some of you might say, hey, you're being a little bit harsh in this review. And yes, I do agree that I might be being a little bit harsh, but that's because this is their first figure from me. And this is one of their most premium figures. So in my opinion, you would think that their best foot would be forwards. And there are just some ways that I was let down. Those hands, that arm, and the helmet sizing, I think, or not the sizing, but the helmet fit, should I say, on the actual minifigure, right? Is just disappointing to me. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm glad that I got this because it still is a pretty solid minifigure, despite the flaws that I listed, you know, previously with the hand, the arm, and the helmet. I think the most disappointing thing is obviously the helmet because, I mean, this is quite frankly unacceptable. Like, right? That should actually go down. Like, it doesn't go down on his head. Clearly the 3D print just wasn't entirely correct, so that's what happened. But anyways, that's okay. If you want to see, I'll lift up here. I was going to show you the leg prints. As you can see, he has, it's blocked by the lighting. He has prints on the side. Let's get it to focus of his leg. And then if I lift up, I'm not going to lift it up all the way, but as you can see, let's get it to focus. There is a print on the back, which is essentially just his best scar. So this has, of course, been another episode of Minifig Monday, and we've been looking at the Minifig Madness Customs. I believe that's what they are. Minifig Madness Customs? I don't know why I'm blanking on their name. I said it earlier in the video. But anyways, this has been a new minifigure and a new company that I'm trying out and kind of a new theme. I'm going to be collecting Star Wars, as you guys will see in some subsequent videos, so keep your eye out for that. But anyways, let me know what you think of this minifigure in the comments below. I know I was pretty harsh with some aspects of it. Maybe, you know, maybe I'm being too harsh. You guys can let me know. So anyways, like, comment, subscribe, do all the normal stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Hey guys, one thing to note before you go, I'm just going to add this to the end of the video, is so one aspect that I actually forgot to talk about a lot during the video is these printed arms, as you'll see me zooming in on now, which are actually pretty awesome. As you can see, he has the symbol of, I believe, the Mudhorn on his shoulder there, along with all of his armor plating. I know that I kind of skimmed over this in my video because I was talking about some of the flaws that I saw with the minifigure, but this is one aspect where I think that they did really well with the minifig on these arms. So I just wanted to add this in to kind of counterbalance some of the other things I said. Anyways, just wanted to add that at the end of this video. Didn't want to leave any stone unturned. So there it is. I'll catch you next time.